What is up, guys? This is Redban. Welcome to Virtual Redban number 670. New games. That's all right. There's a whole bunch of new games coming out this month being announced. We're going to take a look at a lot of trailers tonight. So this is going to be one of those episodes where we're going to sit back and smoke some green tea and look at some new games, right? Happy Friday. I'm drinking my first drink of the night. Cheers to you if you are joining me. Look at this Death Squad mug right here. Isn't that fancy? If you want a Death Squad mug or if you want any Death Squad merchandise, you can always go to shopsquad.tv. We have so much new shit. And we have not only the mugs, which we have all the colors right now, including a brand new version of the blue mug. We have t-shirts, 4 new t-shirts in here, long sleeve of the Toxic Cat Tower 7 and the 7 Itchy. We also have a new hat, the Starlux trucker hat, and we also have one black and a couple blues left. All that can be found at shopsquad.tv or head over to deathsquad.tv. There you have the link to everything right here at the top. Shop Squad, Kill Tony's YouTube. That's right, you can watch every single episode of Kill Tony. Find every episode of Kill Tony here, including Monday's episode with Post Malone, which, if you haven't watched this episode, holy shit balls. You must be the last person on earth. We're almost up to 2 million views on this already. It hasn't even been a week yet. We're almost at 2 million. That's fucking great. Awesome. What a great episode that was, Posty. Anyways, go to deathsquad.tv for all that, and you can also click on the Sunset Strip Comedy Club right here at the top. And that is my comedy club. Last night we had an amazing secret show We had 16 comedians on the show last night. It was a lot of fun. We had Cam, we had Hans, we had a bunch of people. So it was a great one. And we do that every single Thursday. But this Sunday, if you are a Legion of Skanks fan, they are Louis J. Gomez and Zach Amico are taping the Real Ass podcast. And special guest I heard is going to be Ari Shafir. Got to check out that Jew. Anyways, check that out. That's Sunday. Or Tuesday, we got Jeremiah Watkins is in town for Stand Up on the Spot. I'm going to be on the show along with Jamar, David Lucas, and Casey Rocket. I haven't done that in a while. Do that improv shit. I have fun at it. It's where you can't use any of your jokes. You just have to, like, people in the audience scream out something and you have to just talk about it. It's kind of like crowd work, I guess, a little, but they usually just scream out a word and you have to say like popcorn. And you're like, all right, now I have to think of something funny about popcorn, I haven't done that in a while. I used to do it all the time, but yeah, that's going to be fun. I usually just like getting really drunk and really stoned. That usually helps. Anyways, that's Tuesday at the Sunset Strip. And Wednesday, check this out. We have the Kill Tony Band. I mean, a lot of people don't know that they are just amazing musicians, like real musicians, like touring musicians. And they're all in different bands. So when they do Kill Tony together, that's not usually the band that they're playing together, but they're doing a new like bi-weekly show and it premieres Wednesday. So if you guys just want to see them jam, have some drinks, and listen to great music, check them out Wednesday at the Sunset Strip. And of course, Thursday, secret show, followed by a karaoke party. All this can be found at Sunset Strip ATX. There's shows every single night. There's tons of shows going on. I just skipped over, did some of the highlights. Anyways, you can go to sunsetstripatx.com if you are in Austin, Texas, or Shop Squad. All these links can be found at deathsquad.tv. There you go. That was fast. That was easy. I also have a P.O. box and an email address if you want to send me something. Send me some fun stuff. Email me some stuff. Whatever. Boom. Hi. Hello. Wow. Goat Eggs, welcome to the family. Goat Eggs just became a member of the YouTube Premium Members Only, where you pay $5 a month and you get a bunch of cool deleted videos, blog videos. Usually I post things, just random videos all the time up there. So thank you, Goat. Cool. How are you guys in the chat room? Happy Friday. There's some crazy shit going on around my house right now, down the street. My next door app / Facebook groups and Ring community has been going off because there's this huge police presence not down the street, but I would say like a mile and a half away from me. And I guess there's like SWAT and like all these military looking vehicles, and there's helicopters and planes and everything flying around. And I guess it's I don't know what the fuck's going on. People are freaking out in my neighborhood right now, so I'm keeping my eye out to see what the fuck's going on. It's crazy because like I noticed when I moved to Texas, things like this, like in LA, if this shit was happening in LA, there'd be like news all over it. You'd be able to turn on any like NBC and watch news, like reporting live. Something's going on in Burbank right now. Here they just kind of hide it. Like they don't do it on the police scanners. There's like they just like, and they'll do whatever and then not tell anybody what happened. Like I think in like most cities and states, like when there's something crazy that happens, the police immediately talk about it. They rarely talk about it. They keep a lot of shit hush hush out here, I've noticed. Like the Citizen app doesn't even work out here, really, because there's like, I don't know, they just don't make a lot of shit public, I don't think. It's kind of fucking crazy. It's kind of weird. But yeah, it is. Somebody said Border Patrol is going ham out there. Yeah, and supposedly I just got word that one of the helicopters going around is a DPS helicopter, which is the Border Patrol pretty much. So maybe there's some kind of, I don't know what that would be. Some kind of house full of, it's probably just a house full of illegals. I don't know. Weird. Our police and police scanner is very active on Twitter. Yeah. I mean, it's weird out here. It's weird. All right, guys. Like I said earlier, we do have a shitload of new games. This is always, the beginning of the month. It's now September, believe it or not. What the fuck happened to August? Pretty fucking crazy. And every month we do this, or I try to do like an episode where we just go over all the new games. And yeah, looks like we have a bunch of them this month. So a lot of these maybe we have already looked at. So I might skip some of these if it kind of seems too familiar, or we've definitely watched the trailer already. So yeah, let's take a look at these. Yep. Let me just organize my shit real quick. All right. This first one we're going to watch is called Budget Cuts. It comes out for PC. Budget Cuts Ultimate. I guess it's already been out for PlayStation VR and Quest, so we probably have already watched this trailer. Let's take a quick look at it and see if we've already seen this before. What is this song, though? I feel like this song is going to get me in trouble. I think we did recently watch this. It kind of looks like, what is that? Job Simulator vibes. Why is this in 480? Yeah, I think we did watch that. Anyways, that looks pretty fun. Budget Cuts Ultimate. There you go. Anyways, that comes out September 7th, so that'll be out later next week. All right, Inverse is developed by Mass VR. It's a world filled with horrific creatures. And I guess you could take on 5-player matches. 4 agents must survive, powering up control terminals across a facility. Okay. Take a look at this. This is Inverse.
Arise. Slaughter all the humans before they vanquish you.
Come in, this is Chaos 5 doing comm checks. I can hear it. Stalking me. Watching me. Go, go, go! If anybody
It's like
is nearby,
real Among Us or
please
something.
help me.
Weapon caches have opened. Obtain the guns and destroy the creature.
It's behind me!
All other agents are down.
These kind of games look pretty fun. I mean, that does look like kind of like an Among Us type thing. But that's pretty fun, where you have one of your friends just play the bad guy, kind of like that new game that we just watched the other day, Texas Chainsaw Massacre video game, where one person plays like the bad guy and then you're just running away from this huge creature. Anyways, that's called Inverse, and that comes out also September 7th on the Quest. Toss. I feel like we have watched this one. Yeah, this is the one where you play as a monkey. It's pretty much, there's that, whatever that one popular game is. Oh. Goat Eggs, thanks for becoming a member, buddy. And thanks for the first super sticker from Goat Eggs. Toss is, it's kind of like that very popular monkey game that's popular with all the kids. But I think this is just like a better looking version of it or something, maybe. I don't even know. Let's see. I'm sure we watched this already. Yeah, this is the one that looks like Super Monkey Ball graphics. Yeah, we just recently watched this. Yeah, but that looks cool. Very Super Monkey Ball looking. Even sounds like Super Monkey Ball. And you're a monkey. That sounded like Mario. Yeah. We've seen this already. Anyways, there you go. TOS is September 7th also on PC VR, PSVR 2, and Quest. That's one of those games that just, I think I said this last time, it's one of those games you're constantly going like this the whole time. You're like doing like Wii Fit shit. I hate that. Sometimes you don't want to just fucking, you just want to play a game. You don't want to be like doing all this fucking commotion and shit. Yeah, we definitely seen this trailer before. This is that one where the graphics look really cool. Yeptengrad or something like that too. That comes out also September 7th on PC. Avlo, we have also watched. That comes out on PSVR 2. This has like really good graphics. It's a shooter. We've definitely watched that a few times. Behind the Frame VR. Now that's something I don't think we've seen, and it looks cheesy as fuck. Let's see what this is. Behind the Frame. What is this? Good animation. I'm not really sure what's going on here. What the fuck is going on here? Anyone have any... anyone know what the fuck's going on here? Is this a game? Was any of that a game? Oh my god. I feel like I started my period. 2 years ago as a direct in-person, whatever. It's described as a paint and click adventure. You follow an artist as she lives her past. Click and paint. That sounds awesome. Gazzers. I think we've seen this. Let's take a look at this real quick. This comes out September 4th on everything pretty much. Oh god, just play. Oh, this looks fun. Okay. I mean, I love how they're definitely, Brazzlers. They're definitely copying off what is that? Those yellow guys. I don't even know what they're called right now. Incredible. You know what I'm talking about. Minions. They're definitely like doing Minions, Angry Birds style or something. I don't know what the fuck. Gazzlers. I guess this is a game where you're just, what do they call it? Like where you're on pretty much on a roller coaster track. It's a shooter. Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't look that great. Oh, what's this? This kind of looks like a Tetris thing. I like Tetris stuff. Do you guys like Tetris stuff? I'm a fan of Tetris stuff. Twistex. Twistex is a falling block puzzler where you rotate a. Okay, let's just take a look at it. It's just like it's probably just like a clone of Tetris. Oh, that's cool. It's like Tetris, but you're holding a big dildo. But also another one of those games where you got to move around so much. You're doing all this shit for you could just play Tetris. Yeah, I don't know. It's whatever. Brian, have I played Starfield yet? I have not, but I did watch a lot of videos today of people playing it. I mean, I was a huge Fallout fan, Fallout 4 or whatever. And I like their games. It looks fun. The reviews kind of seem like you have to get through like 12 to 20 hours before it gets good. Which I hate games like that where it takes so long just to get to the parts that are good. But it looks pretty badass, and I kind of want to play it.
Salutations, everybody. It is Maddie here today. Let's talk about those Starfield reviews. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me make something perfectly clear. Starfield is sitting at, as I record this video, an 88 over on.
That's pretty fucking good. Yeah, I think like the negatives that I heard mostly is just that it takes so long to get into it. Let's see what this guy says. This is Mr. Matty Plays.
Open critic, that's across over 90 reviews. That's pretty dang good. This video is not designed to tear down other reviews, but really have a review discussion based off the game, and as someone who's put over 70 hours into it, how I'm seeing this range of scores. I fully expected Starfield to be a divisive title right once I got out the intro to this game. And you're playing it right now, so maybe you even feel the same.
Janice?
Those first couple of hours just don't have the same BGS magic, and I think that threw a lot of people off. But I think there's a bigger conversation to have about the reviews surrounding Starfield. So before we get into the tips, tricks, guys, all that stuff, I wanted to have a conversation about, yeah, the 7 out of 10s getting tossed around. It's not to defend Bethesda, to protect them at all. I think there are legitimate issues with Starfield, and I broke them down in my impressions. If you missed them yesterday, you can go ahead and check them out. But I just want to have a conversation about this because a lot of people were coming my way and saying, why so low? You know, you think of Fallout 76 and where the standards really fell through the floor for Bethesda, and it's like, why are we seeing 7s for a game with so much ambition and time and development? Well, let me break all of that down, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know if I can.
If you're new here and you're into Starfield, impressions on.
Yeah, that's a video for another time, I think. But I do want to play it. I actually was about to buy it today, but then I want to play it on PC. And I bought a laptop today, guys. A PC. I don't have a PC. I gave my PC laptop to Janice. That's what she uses for her VR. And when I want to play something on a game on a PC, I have to come upstairs here in my studio, and I don't like being up here. It's okay, but I'd rather be like down on the couch, you know. So I was like, maybe I should get a laptop, a new laptop. So I bought a laptop, and I should have it in a couple weeks. I bought this new thing. It's called the Lenovo. What's it called? Lenovo? Why does that sound weird? Lenovo 9i, I think I got. It's a stupid laptop. Is it 9i? Lenovo Legion 9i. It has a 4090 in it. I mean, it's a 4090 laptop. But Yeah, so I'm buying it just for that game. So when I get my laptop, I think I might play that game, and maybe it'll be patched by then, and some things will be tweaked and fixed. I do hate games though that take so long to get into. Yeah, the Lenovo Legion. Here's a peek.
Hello there, my fellow notebook officials.
Hold on a second. Let me show you. Lenovo Legion. Why is this not coming up? That is so stupid. I'm trying to find this video I watched today that made me buy it. Here it is. Your Average Consumer, which is I like him. I follow him on YouTube. If you want to watch more of him, it's Your Average Consumer right there. But check this out. Just check the look of this laptop.
What's going on, guys? It's your average consumer, and it's not often that a company will reach out to partner, send me their
All right. Look at that.
And here we have it, guys. This is Lenovo's latest.
Look at the look at that. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that a crazy look to it?
And definitely their most beautiful laptop yet, the Legion 9i, and I gotta say, they went kind of crazy with this one. Now you might see this and say, Judd, what exactly are we looking at? Well, this is actually forged carbon flakes sprinkled across the top of the laptop, and it goes through this crazy process to get it nice and molded into here, and it is super smooth. And what's really cool about this is that every single laptop, every single 9i is a completely unique device because of the process that they go through. So it ends up looking really cool. And because it has the Legion logo over here in RGB, it just adds like a really nice
It's got good
effect.
ports.
The input and HDMI, some awesome IO. So in the back here, we've got our DC input, an HDMI 2.1 port, 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports, as well as your USB-A port, and an Ethernet port. Now on the left side, we've got our headphone jack, as well as an SD card reader. And on the right side, we've got our USB-A port, C port, and an electronic shutter, which not only kills the camera, but audio as well. Now in the front, we've got a 16-inch 3.2K mini LED display with a 165 Hertz refresh rate. We've also got True Strike keyboards, obviously with RGB. If you haven't noticed, this thing has RGB all around it. So for those of you who like to game in RGB mode, you can absolutely do that. Now you've also got your trackpad, and looks like a giant speaker, right? Again, it is not. Jay, we did this last time where we thought this thing had like this huge speaker grill, but this is actually a vent for cooling. They paid quite a lot of attention to cooling. So there's like vents all over. You got this one
Yeah,
up
it has a
top,
4090
you got 'em on
in
the
it.
side, you got them on the bottom, and even the back. So all of that airflow is really important to this machine. And at the top, you've got like this interesting little bar here that houses the 1080p webcam.
I like this.
Actually,
It's like a backwards notch. You know how phones all have the notches for the cameras?
it's like a reverse notch.
Yeah.
It's a notch on the outside instead of on the inside.
I kinda like
And over
that.
here, you've also got your power button, which doubles as a fingerprint reader, so you can log in with Windows Hello. I love everything about this. It's 49.
So yeah, there's the specs for it. I got it 64 gig RAMs. I got a 2 terabyte. It has a 99.99 watt hour battery, which is, I've never seen that before. 99. That's the exact max that you can go to have a laptop battery, the size for airplanes. 49 and has a 13th generation Intel Core. Pretty sweet. It's super expensive though. way too much money. But I was like, I want a 4090, or I want the best graphics card in it, so I can, like, if I'm ever on the road, I can, like, do VR. And so, yeah, I get that in 2 weeks, and that's when I'll start play Starfield.
Too. Now, what's really impressive here is that it does have rapid charge, so that 330 watt charger is going to be able to charge.
330 watt charger. It actually comes with 2 chargers. It has a charger like this one, the 330 watts, and that's if you want to game. But it also comes with a second charger that's a little smaller.
Really quickly. Now, I brought this thing down pretty close to 0. And I think I was able to get a full charge in about an hour or so, maybe a little bit more than an hour, and give or take a few minutes. But overall, you guys,
There you go. Yeah, it's expensive. It starts off at $37.99. Pretty expensive. All right, let's get back to games, shall we? Beep, beep. What else do we got here? Anyways, that Twistix game comes out September 14th. Let's go play Tetris. Now, we've looked at this Runes Magnus Complete, this game. We've looked at this a few times. That comes out September 18th to PlayStation VR 2. Broken Edge. We have, I believe, taken a look at this already. Yeah. It's like a sword fighting game, and the graphics look pretty unique. Anyways, that comes out September 19th to PlayStation VR 2. Hellsweeper VR. We've looked at this before. This game looks actually badass. Comes out for the PC VR and PlayStation VR 2 and Quest. This game looks sweet. Paper Beast. I don't know. Have we seen this? Let's take a look at this. It's called Paper Beast Enhanced Edition.
What
I'm gonna smoke green tea.
While you were playing, somewhere in the depths of big data, a world was born. A world whose existence no one could suspect. A world governed by its own laws, its own physics, where life would be just as rich and varied as on our own Earth. What if you were the first to find out?
What am I watching? Paper Beast was cool. The graphics look pretty cool. Some of them. I mean, it's like, okay. I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck's going on here. It's just a chill game. Yeah, it looks chill. Looks fun. Actually, it looks fun. You know what it kind of reminds me of is like Pikmin. Cool. That looks like a cool game that if if Nintendo did it, it would look a lot better. I mean, it kind of looked like Pikmin, or, you know, have you ever played, was it Paper Mario or Yoshi, where it just looks like paper and, you know, crafts. I mean, it looks good, but I bet they could have made it a lot better on Nintendo. Yeah, but that looks chill. Anyways, that comes out September 27th. I Expect You to Die, number 3, comes out the 28th. We've looked at that a million times. The Islanders. Is this the one where it's like SimCity? Yeah. Islanders comes out September 28th, which is kind of like a SimCity kind of game for Quest. System Critical. I don't know if we've seen that. Let's see what this is. System Critical 2. Featuring the worst soundtrack in the world. Done by a keyboard that you got at Radio Shack. This looks pretty stupid, actually. I think it might be the music that's throwing me off. I don't care about that game at all. Out of Hand, late September. I don't know if we've seen this. What's this? Oh God, is this just all the bad? They saved all the bad music for last.
Hey, you're alive. Great. Okay, now, listen, I need your help. We're both being held prisoner here by Dr. Vendelvom. You see that stupid face on the wall? That's him. And you are gonna bring him down, with my help. Not bad.
Alright, I remember this. Yeah, that looked okay. It looked like also one of those games that you're shaking your hands all over the place. That's coming out for Quest. Alright, these are all the games that are coming out this month. But close all these out. We do have a list of games that are just recently announced that are upcoming. We got September, we got a bunch of Octobers, and we could take a couple looks of these if we want. I don't know. Do we? Rampage. Is this the same Rampage? Nope. I thought it was going to be Rampage, like the old arcade game. That would be cool. But there is one game that is not a VR game that I wanted to show you. I have not looked at it yet, but it looked like it could be good. I'm a huge fan. I'm a 90s boy. I grew up 80s and 90s cartoons, and I was a huge fan of G.I. Joe and Transformers, obviously. And supposedly this is a trailer for a new G.I. Joe video game, and it's supposed to be very retro. So let's take a look at this. Honestly, for the most part, they have fucked up every G.I. Joe game and every Transformer game. So I'm guessing this is going to suck.
G.I. Joe is the code name for America's daring, highly trained Special Mission Force. Its purpose to defend human freedom against Cobra, a ruthless organization determined to rule the world. From the jungle to the stormy peaks, through the desert and...
The art looks retro-ish, but it also looks like it's retro... I don't know. It's off. Like it looks like it's Mexican. Yeah, it's G.I. Joe Jose. Yeah, it looks like it's like kind of like a bootleg version of it. I mean, just look at Scarlett's face. And Duke. Roadblock looks okay. We'll see. Yeah, This just looks like it was made in Flash. Remember those old Flash cartoons and Flash games? And what is this song? How did this seems unlicensed as fuck. Doesn't this AI, Joe? Yeah, it does kind of look like AI. This looks like it's not licensed, though. I guess. I mean, it looks almost there, but like, why did they give Cobra Commander a camel toe? Like, what the fuck's up with that camel toe they gave him? That's just disrespectful.
Don't look at my camel toe, Destro.
Zartan. Man, Zarzan doesn't look right either, does he? Everyone looks off. Doesn't everything looks just a little off. It looks like it's almost there though. These actually, whoa, look at that pose. These actually look like drawings that I did when I was in middle school of G.I. Joe. Like I would sit there and watch G.I. Joe and just do drawings of G.I. Joe when watching it, and they were all slightly off. Now, they weren't this homoerotic. I mean, whatever I just paused on, that's the most homoerotic looking pause ever. Look at that. He's like, oh, God. He's like sitting Asian squat style. What the fuck? How did I pause on that screen? Okay. Oh, God. What have you... Look at this homoerotic pose. You can't do that to Storm Shadow. God, I'm kind of scared for Snake Eyes to turn around. What the fuck is that thing? I don't remember that at all. This thing, is this new or is this something I just don't remember? I don't remember. Is this something? This isn't something in G.I. Joe. What the fuck is this? They had Cobra robots? What the fuck is that? Oh, you fucking kidding me? This is the game? Are you kidding me? This is a joke, right? Wait, did I just see Timberwolf is in there? Oh my God. Snake Eyes doll, his wolf is in here and he looks like, hi guys, I'm gonna get you. That looks like fucking shit. What the hell? That's not even cool like in a retro kind of way. That's just dumb. Maybe if I just saw that pop up on the video game, like on Xbox Live or something, I'd be like, oh, look at that. They made a fun little G.I. Joe game. But I guess that's just, it'll be available in 2024, it says. It doesn't say on what either. I mean, these graphics are just stupid. I guess it matches how dumb the cartoon... What is that? What did I just pause on? Wait, how did that happen? What the hell? What the hell? Playback speed. right. What a weird trans. Oh, God. They literally did like a star wipe. Oh, God. Their transitions, man. It's a huge. That's huge. You're totally right. This is a mobile game if I've ever seen one. I mean, and there's a better G.I. Joe game. Like, what was the last one? It was okay. Operation Blackout? Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, this game.
Something is jamming our signal.
These Cobra lowlifes, what G.I. Joe's all about.
Trapped like the rat you are.
Wow, Cobra Commander's voice ain't that great. What did they rate this? Did they review it? Oh, this is just... What's the review? I bet they gave it a 6. Did IGN even review it? Probably not. IGN, it's probably not that good. Nope. We didn't review it. Oh, wait. Nope. Nope.
It even less nostalgia hidden around the edges, it's hard to recommend to someone who isn't already fully invested in the G.I. Joe universe. Outside of nostalgia, G.I. Joe Operation Blackout does not stand apart from the generic third-person shooter, and its inconsistent gameplay and repetitive missions further mute its impact.
About does it for this video. If you enjoyed what you watched...
There's also another G.I. Joe game. There's another G.I. Joe game. What was the other one called? G.I. Joe... This one. This one wasn't bad. This was Rise of the Cobra.
Put them down. Take them. Put them down.
I mean, this game was pretty basic, and if I remember correctly, it became really monotonous and or something like that. I never played. I don't know what this one is. G.I. Joe Strike 2015. I've never even heard of this. Oh, so they just make shitloads of dumb G.I. Joe games all the time. What is this game? What the fuck are these games? Yeah, this looks okay. Man, I don't remember any of these games. Action Force. Hilarious. I remember that. Oh shit, I forgot about that. Holy shit, I forgot about that game. That's an Atari 2600 game, I think. I remember that snake. Oh my god, I just had a flashback. That looks like Contra, a Contra ripoff. Action Force must have been like a Japan only game or something. This must have been like an arcade game. I don't remember this at all. God, I don't remember any of these games. This looks like a shooter though, like an arcade shooter. Damn, that's so crazy how many games there were. Do you guys remember any of these games? This had to be an NES game. Yeah, this is the one. I own this for like Xbox 360 or something. Okay. Let's just take a break from that. I don't know how we got into that. Oh, God. How are you guys doing? Operation Wolf. Yeah, it did look like an Operation Wolf game. Ooh, let me see if I can get a update. A neighborhood update. Any crazy shit going on in my neighborhood? Let's see what else is going on. If there's any new updates. Okay, everyone's now mad. Like, you're blowing their cover. What? Oh shit. Oh no. So the neighborhood I live in is a lot of ex-military people. Like almost every single person I'm in my neighborhood is ex-military. It's kind of weird. And it's an army dude in a C4 vest going postal. Somebody that's near what's going on says he's watching it from his window. What's a C4 vest? Anyone know what a C4 vest is? That's great. Explosives? Explosive vest with electronic detonation? Holy shit. Yo, my neighbors should. I love my neighborhood because it's really cool because you feel really protected. Like if any shit went down in my neighborhood, everybody here is like literally GI Joe. Like all my neighbors are GI Joe. It's pretty crazy. Like all my neighbors, you could tell were just all Marines and shit, and they're all like badass looking. And then there's Tubby me, and but then you also have to think there's the bad side of it, you know. Wow, that's crazy. I wonder if it's going to be on the news. Probably not. All right, let me try another. See what's popping off on the ring group. Bunch of military vehicles. That's crazy. There's military vehicles in my neighborhood. Bunch of unmarked Tahoes. A few SWAT vehicles. About 8 or 10. Military vehicles. You guys will never see this on the news. DPS plane. Well, there we go. Military vehicles. I saw in the news there was a shooting at a mall in Austin yesterday or the day before. Yeah, they just there was at a tea place of all, like a Tivana or something like that. An Asian dude walks into a Tivana and shoots 2 women and then shoots himself. He dies, one of the women dies, and the other woman's in the hospital. Supposedly he didn't know them. It was just a 38-year-old Asian guy. Isn't that crazy? Fucking, the world is so crazy. It is kind of fucked up. Like, I was at Target earlier today, and I was thinking about that shooting the Tivana shooting or whatever. And I was thinking, like, you know, it's always such random shit. Like, and it's like I'm at Target, and I remember when I was thinking of it as my girlfriend was like, "Come to the makeup aisle with me," and so I'm in the makeup aisle, and I'm just like sitting there, like looking at my phone while she's buying makeup or something. And I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, this would be the place, like a Target. You're just sitting there with your girlfriend in the makeup aisle of a Target, and so you hear all these gunshots. Some dude just comes up to you and shoots you. You know what I mean? Like, just super random. And while I'm thinking this, I'm just like, ugh, you know, getting like freaking myself out. And then literally, like, this family comes around the corner with kids, and I'm like, yeah, that's so fucked up. But, you know, like when I was a kid, the last thing I ever thought of was being at Kmart thinking that a shooter was going to come in or a bunch of people were going to steal shit and run out of the, you know what I mean? Like, when I was a kid, like going to the fucking store, department store, I was like, all right, Mom, I'm going to play hide and seek. I'm going to go hide. I would always hide in the middle of those, like, you know, the clothes racks. That's like a circle, and you would hide in the middle and look at women's feet. Anyone else do that? You guys did that, right? Did I just pour... Did I just make a glass of Red Bull? What did I do there? That tastes like I just drank Red Bull. 100% you did that. Sweet. Oh my God, is that a glass of vodka? What the... There's a couple news stories that we can go through. Let's go through a couple of these because I'm getting a little bit too green teed. I don't really care about this much, but let's just go through some news stories, shall we? Scientists are working on smart contacts powered by human tears. I thought I talked about this the other day, but maybe I didn't. Oh, there's a video. All right. What if there's these contact lenses that will flash if you have diabetes? So, you know how annoying it is putting contacts in every day? I have never done it, but I've watched ex-girlfriends put in contacts and losing a contact in their eye and then them getting lost in their eye and just the pain of, oh, you know, contacts. Do you think, like, if you don't need contacts, you're going to put contacts in your eyes just to see if you have diabetes? And look at that, what this hand is holding right there on the right. Is that an iPod Shuffle? How old is this stock footage? Literally, I think this is a Note 2 or something on the left. What is this? That's cool. Wow. That's really cool. Janice, where's your chin, Janice? Janice, what is going on with your throat? Janice, your teeth are crooked. You're spending all this time making inventions that are going to change people's life, but you can't control your teeth going like that? And why would you do that face? You know you're being recorded right now. What are you doing, Janice? What is going on with your neck, man? Janice, you're really freaking me out. Oh my God, Janice. There's no time to take a nap. Did you just fall asleep? Wake up. Wake up. Do you have makeup on? Like, you look like you have Trump makeup on, and then your necklace looks like it's somehow upside down, like it's floating. Like, that doesn't make sense. The chain of your necklace is on the bottom of something. Like, is it trapped in your neck? Janice? Wow, Janice, you look so much better there, Janice. Janice, what happened? Janice, what the fuck just happened? How do you look so much better there? That's like impossible, Janice. But the guy on the left of you looks... God, you guys look like nerds. You guys are fucking nerds. But look, how do you go from that to... What the... You must be tired, Janice. Well, that is actually really cool. I mean, yeah, I guess. If you have to wear contacts, having like batteries in your contacts is actually pretty fucking cool. I mean, I'm just joking, you know, about like the diabetes things. I mean, yeah, sure, it would be nice if your glasses told you, hey, you got diabetes. I'd be like, oh, Jesus, thank you. Thanks for telling me. God. Eisen with Flamera made his prototype of reprojection-free pass-through. Okay, what is this? Let's just look at the video.
Virtual reality
Oh my God, how long is this video?
cameras on the front of a VR headset to show images of the real world to a user in VR.
So yeah, you guys know what pass-through is. If you have a VR helmet on, almost all of them have like a button that you could see through it. Usually it's black and white or it's shitty, but it's good for like somebody's talking to you and you pause your game and then you can like tap the side of your headset and it pretty much turns on cameras so that you're looking kind of like at video, like it's like your eyesight but bad.
However, the pass-through camera captures a different perspective of the world than what the user would see without the headset. To account for this difference, computational methods can be used to synthesize the target view through image reprojection, but computational pass-through can lead to visual distortions, such as in this example taken with the Meta Quest 2 headset.
Yep.
Rather than rely on computational reprojection, we propose an alternative...
I got an idea. Why don't you put the fucking cameras in the middle of the headset? You know? Why don't you put a camera here and a camera here? I mean, if you look at any fucking headset, like this is my old ass Quest 2. But look, there's nothing in the middle where your eyes are. This is actually completely empty and there's a USB port. You could just put two cameras right here, right where your eyes are. Like that graph is like, oh, see this camera down here? It's not where your eyes are. Yeah, well, how about you just put two cameras right there? Like, why is this bit, like, I don't understand what's going on here. I just noticed there's a cat in the back of this video. You see the cat? You see the cat? You guys see the cat? What the fuck?
approach in which we design an optical architecture to directly sample the exact rays that would have gone into the eye. We call our technique light field pass-through.
Let me see your
Let's start
neck.
by considering a light field camera that consists of an array of lenses over a sensor. This isn't our final design, but it provides helpful context.
Oh my god, this is I can't deal with this. Let's move on. That seems so dumb. Gorilla Tag. That's the game I was talking about with the kids and the gorillas. Studio teases next title, a spiritual successor to Echo VR, but so much more. Let's just look at the trailer. Oh, it's on Venmo. It's on Venmo. Venmo. It's on Vimeo. Oh god, this is. I mean, Vimeo. Who uses Vimeo still? Ever since they sold their fucking soul. All right, here's alternative whatever. There's no audio to this. There's no audio to this. What the fuck is this? This looks fucking stupid. So is Gorilla Tag. I don't give a shit about this. All right, Pistol Whip puts you to work in final overdrive scene. So this is a game that's been getting a lot of updates or DLC or whatever lately. And their latest season finale, I guess it's pretty popular, is out now. I believe it's out now. Yeah. Yeah. It's been delivered monthly. Pistol Whip content. Damn, that's pretty fucking cool. Anyways, it's out for PSVR 2, Quest 2, and Pico. Let's just watch the trailer. That's cool that they've been releasing shit monthly, like updates every month. It's pretty badass of them to do.
We put in work.
What is this? Is this music? Is this Eminem? It sounds like Eminem. Oh man, why are you doing all this copyright music? It sounds good though. I want to hear it with the music. I don't even know if that's Eminem or like a fake Eminem. Nowadays you can have AI Eminem singing a song. That looks cool though. Pistol Whip Overdrive, man. That actually looks really cool. That's available on everything pretty much. So, there you go. No, I already looked at that piece of shit. Apple reportedly testing new OLED microdisplay suppliers for future vision headset. Now, Apple has, I don't know if Apple has said this, but it's already been said that Apple supposedly, we've talked about this already, Apple supposedly, when they release their new headset, it's going to be this high-end version of it. And then their next one is going to be a cheaper version. And pretty much what they're going to do, they're going to do the same thing that they're doing with iPhone, where they're releasing a brand new iPhone. And it's going to be really expensive, but you're going to be jealous because you don't have it. And next year, this iPhone is going to be the cheaper version, and they're going to release even a newer iPhone that's better, right? So supposedly that's what's happening, or we knew this was happening. So there's already been leaks of the next Apple VR, which is using, of course, better screens. It's going to be better. And it's probably going to be more focused on VR than AR, which is this time around, it's more focused on AR. So yeah, it looks like there's already reports of that. Apple is reportedly testing out new OLED microdisplay suppliers to increase the production scale future vision headsets. According to multiple people, Apple's first headset set to launch next year is heavily supply constrained due to the limited production capacity of its sole OLED microdisplay supplier, Sony. Those reports suggest that Apple may only be able to ship about 500,000 headsets in 2024. The product will have a slow U.S. rollout, and these production constraints are likely a key contributor to the $3,500 price. Absolutely, they are. Anyways, Apple bringing in new suppliers could enable much larger production volumes than the first Vision Pro and thus more affordable product pricing. But OLED microdisplays are difficult to manufacture at high yield, so it's still unclear exactly which companies can manage to supply them. I didn't want to read this whole article, but yeah. Whatever, you guys can pause the screen. Whatever. There is, like this also says, there is 2 niche PC-based Steam VR headsets launching this year that have OLED microdisplays. The $1,000 Big Screen Beyond, which I have pre-ordered that. I was a little late on the pre-order though, so I'm not going to get it first round. I should have. I don't know why I didn't. And the $1,700 Shift, I don't even know what this one is. Ultra compact Shift All. That's, you got to change your name. Like, isn't that weird to you guys? If you're going to have a new company and you want it to take off, And you see other companies like, this is the iPhone, simple, clean. And you have a company and you're like, we are going to call our company the Mega 9 X PC VR headset. Megain. Shift fall. No, it's not shift fall. It's shift fall. No, it's just like nerds do not understand. Like, they should call this thing the Viper or something, right? Why? Like, are you serious right now? Do you not understand how things work? You're never going to become a company. You're going to be bankrupt in 6 months if you call yourself the Meganing X or whatever the fuck it's called. It's the Shift Fall Meganing X. No, you call that shit fucking Cobra. How about that? Cobra VR. You call it fucking Cobra, you'll sell twice as much. Don't call it the Mega 9X even. Hashtag show your neck. That's right. What is this? It's from Panasonic? God, you think Panasonic would know this shit? When's this shit come out? I haven't even heard of this. Have I? I don't even know. I don't even know, dude. I probably have. I don't care anymore. I don't care. I just don't care. I care about what's going on in my neighborhood right now. What the fuck? Is there a 9/11 going on in my neighborhood? What if this military guy has just like some crazy ass fucking chemicals and our whole neighborhood blows up? I didn't even think of that. If he has some crazy like explosive vest on and guns, what if he's got, I mean, if there's like this much military presence in my neighborhood right now, what if he is like 9/11 our neighborhood right now? I did not even think. I did not even think about that. What if he's been growing some bomb shit? Things that make you go, All right, guys, you know what? I'm out of it. I'm over all this mediocre gaming talk. None of those games looked good. None of it. But thank God it's Friday, because you know what that is? Means that we can go into virtual reality. Yes, look at that in the background. If you've never been to virtual reality, this is pretty much it right there in the background. That's what it is. It's pretty much this. But no, welcome to Virtual Redban. Virtual Redban comes in 2 parts. This is part 1 that you're watching right now, which is usually way better. I'm sorry. This episode, I just did not tickle my fancy. And you know, I just looked at a bunch of shitty ass games. Got mad at G.I. Joe. There was not anything positive or happy really in what we just watched. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed out. But luckily, Virtual Redban's in 2 parts, and then part 2, we actually jump into virtual reality. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. And tonight, we're going to have a lot of fun because it's Friday night. So if you're new here, all you have to do is pretty much go follow me on Twitter, X, whatever the fuck it's called. And I will tweet the link as soon as this is over, this part 1 is over. Or if you're on YouTube or Twitch or whatever, just refresh your page in about 10 minutes. Part 2 is about to start in about 10 minutes. So grab a drink, take a piss, walk the dog, come back for... Come back. I didn't mean to do that. Come back for part 2, because we're going to have fun. It's Friday night. Let's have fun. Let's have fun while my neighborhood blows up. Shreddy McSkate is in the chat room right now, by the way. Shreddy McSkate. And speaking of G.I. Joe, we talked a lot about G.I. Joe and Transformers tonight. Go over to his YouTube page, and he's been doing some cool Transformers segues, and I want one of those. I want that fucking Segway. I wish I had a Segway hookup. You need to start sending me your shit, Shreddy. I actually don't. I don't have any room for any more bikes. I need to buy a shed in my backyard just to put my bikes and scooters and shit in. Fuck that. Nope. Never mind. But no, check out his videos. They're pretty cool. He's a Kill Tony fan too. Shreddy Makes Skate on YouTube. All right, guys, you got 10 minutes. So grab a drink, take a piss, walk the dog, go to Shreddy's website and watch a couple of his videos. I'll be back in 10 minutes and we'll be in virtual reality and we'll be smoking and drinking and having fun in virtual reality. So see you soon. Bye.